How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be humility. You are not the most important person in the room. Humility. You are not the most important person in the room. The way that I came to this topic of humility and attempting to define it with you all is it's a part of a presentation that I'm giving at a workplace in regards to attitudes in the workplace. And it brought me back to this topic of thinking about, humility or humbleness. Sometimes I don't think people really grasp the full concept of what humility is. When they think of, that or humbleness, which is, sort of synonymous with that, they think of just kind of, bowing down and being, just a sort of a timid or just, that's not true, and that's not always the case. Having humility is recognizing that I'm not more important than you, and you're not more important than me. No matter what the position is or where we're standing at a point in our life, you could be at the worst downward turn of your life possible. And I could be on the highest standpoint by, what is judged out in the world as being successful. Doesn't make me more important to you. I'm not. Humility is recognizing, others on that level playing ground. Remaining, free of judgment, being, judgmental. And like I said, getting back to the topic that I had given, humanity. You're not the most important person. When you can get that through your head, that's humbling. But see, some people can't get that through their head because of whatever title that they may hold or whatever, that they're going through that's positive up off in their life. They start thinking, they're above people, and that's not the case. That's what it means to have humility. Like I said, it doesn't mean, showering down in a corner. I said this, I know at least once in one of my other videos when I was talking about with me exercising, humbleness through like my work career and whatnot. I remember having, older friends tell me, man, I see you as a, supervisor here at this job, or man, you should go ahead and you should do this. And my take on it was, no, I'll let other people go ahead and they do that. I just kind of want to sit at the back. Because that was the position that I was wanting to play. Not that it was just too shy or whatnot. It was just that, I'm good on it. I don't really want to be in this position to do this. Because one of the things that people forget when they have positions of power is it's not supposed to be, I'm in this important position. I sit back, I do nothing. I delegate what needs to be done. No, usually when you're in a position of leadership, you're serving the people that you're leading. You're giving guidance. You're helping out. You're having that humility to recognize, I'm here up for you. Just like with me, doing these YouTube videos. It's not, oh yeah, I know it all. I don't know how many times I've told you in the videos, I'm talking about all of us. When I'm talking about like jealousy, envy, all these things, these are things that we all fall prey to. I mentioned a number of my other videos when I talked about imperfections and how we're all broken. We, as me and being included, not just because I'm talking to you like, hey, I didn't overcame it. I just got it all figured out. Yeah, I'm sharing this information with you because I have found better ways of handling things especially when I were in lower parts in my life, and it was just like really frustrating, really seemed like it was no way up and out, like nobody understood. So when I found healthier ways to get back to being me, I'm sharing that. And there's just because I figured those ways out on healthier ways of maintaining relationships and interactions with people, it doesn't mean that the stuff still doesn't come up. I'm still being challenged with it. Even up to today as we speak. But it's just up on the way that I, go about doing it. Trying to, follow my own advice and, man, building up a resilience to it. Man, this here, calling it for what it is, let's see what you're about. No, I'm going to file this over here in that category of you being discouraging, or I'm not going to even pay too much, attention to it. So that's what I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about humility. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. If not anything, it levels the playing ground to, so it's fair. It's playing fair with others. There. That's a more simple take on it than the heading of this video. Humility, you're not the most important person in the room. That's a more simple take on it. It's playing fair with others. Okay? Because when you're playing fair with others, you're doing not only what's good for you, but you're doing what's good for them. Okay? It's my take on it. Just wanted to share it with you. In the meantime, if you haven't checked out a book I've written, I Am Kilimanjaro is the Arithmetic of Family Communication. The link is in the description box, so you can get the book on Amazon and purchase in paperback or an ebook copy. Okay? And if you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my other social media, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, my Facebook business page. The links are all in the description box. And until next time, stay encouraged. Avoid being discouraged. My name's Ayin. You have a good one.